Hi everybody, I'm on Hollywood Boulevard right in front of the Pantages Theater. No, that's actually the Pantages Theater, but the light bulbs from the letter P is temporarily out right now. And we are about to go see Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And I know you've all watched the movies. Gene Wilder and Johnny Depp starred in them. But this is a live production, so we're going to try to analyze it a little bit, maybe talk about some of the best songs and the highlights, and see if it translates well to the stage. So
yeah, I'm really looking forward to this.
All right, well, check me out inside as we go see a little bit of the Pantages Theater.
Touch me inside.
All right, there is a street musician playing the Candyman song.
Hey, this guy knows all the songs, I'll tell you. Every time there's a musical, he cracks out a new catalog of music.
Yes, I know.
All right.
All right, let's go. We're going to be late.
Okay, we're inside the beautiful Pantages Theater. This theater is architecturally so ornate. It was originally used as a movie palace, and it was converted into a live theater. One of the most beautiful theaters in Los Angeles, and we are so lucky to be here. We're going to be telling you a little bit more about the music and the performances as we go through them, but we just wanted to show you a little bit of this beautiful theater.
Hello everybody, we're here in studio and we would like to talk to you a little bit more about the play Charlie and the Chocolate Factory that we went to see.
All right, what you're going to see right now is an excerpt from a clip from the official Pantages Theater website, and you'll get a little idea of how they adapted it on to this Broadway musical.
The Candyman makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious. Talk about your childhood wishes. You can even eat the dishes. Who can take tomorrow? Who can take tomorrow? Dip it in a dream. Separate the sorrow and collect up all the cream. The Candyman. The Candyman. Oh, the Candyman can. That's why I brought you to see the view from here.
Okay, everybody, you know, I'm still stuck on the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the Willy Wonka movie, one of our favorite movies of all time.
Yep.
And we are memorabilia collectors.
We really are. And this is a great chance to show it to you, which is terrific.
That's right. It gives us a purpose it's a guilty pleasure, so it gives us a reason for collecting all this
Feeling
stuff.
better about it already.
Okay.
All right, what do you got?
All right, well, this to me is the...
Let me show a little closer. Keep
yeah,
talking.
all right. Well, that's the original Willy Wonka, played by Gene Wilder. And you can see this one over here is actually authenticated by PSA. That's museum quality. This one was a fake. When I first started collecting, you know, I wasn't so aware of how to get, you know, authentic autographs. So I did send this one back. So we just kept a photocopy of it.
Yes, if you're interested in any of things like that, you can make a comment and we can make a little vlog about authentications and different things like that. But
all right, you want to show him Charlie?
I want to show Charlie. This is the original Charlie, and he played so well, and so did the Charlie we saw in the theater. He was a very good child actor and did a really good job.
I don't know how they memorize all those lines. It's amazing.
It is quite remarkable. This is Augustus, and that's the original one. They kept some of his mannerisms and different things. So that was really interesting, but he was played by an adult in the theater.
Yeah, he looked a little like Chris Farley.
He did. He really did.
But unfortunately, his father didn't eat the microphone at the restaurant, so, you know, it's not exactly
Yes, I was waiting for that scene.
Mr. Gloop, would you mind saying...
We only saw his mother. The father was not on the cast in the play.
In the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory musical, there was no Slugworth character who tried to steal Wonka's recipes.
May I introduce myself? Oscar Slugworth, president of Slugworth Chocolates Incorporated.
All right, here's Mike Teevee, the original, and it's a little bit different, right? At the theater, they kind of adapt his character a little bit. You want to talk about
Yeah,
that?
it was a little bit more hip hop, and instead of being obsessed with TV, he was obsessed with cell phones, and,
video games.
Yeah, a little bit more updated.
Yes, they did update his character a lot. Who else do you have on your side?
All right, well, over here, you want to tell them about it? We have Veronica Salt.
Veronica Salt, and this is the scene where she is she goes into this room and they are sorting the eggs to see who's a good egg and a bad egg, and that was in the movie. But in the play it was totally different. They were talking about nuts, and in the play they had these crazy squirrels, kind of spooky and weird, like dancing. What do you think about the squirrels?
I thought it was interesting, but for me, you know, the overlying theme that was similar was when she said, "I want it now! I want it now, Daddy!"
Yeah, she's as annoying as in the movie, in the play. And that part is really interesting. And another thing is, in the play, they made her have like a tutu, and she's like a ballerina, and she did a really good job dancing classical, had some classical moves and all that. So
Plie.
yes, and the little pirouettes and going on her,
Tippy
toes and all. And then at the end, of course, she's a bad nut. Okay, what else you got?
All right, well, we got Violet here.
Oh yes, remember this girl? She's the one who would eat lots of gum. She liked the gum. She had one gum that I think she ate it for like 3 years. And the team continued with the gum, that she loves to eat gum. And in the play, she also ate the gum. And remember, she blowed up. And they did a really good job blowing her up at the play and, having this huge suit and all that. And there she is. And then she's with the cast. I really like this autograph picture. And also one difference is that her outfit, right? She had this, how would you call it? Like a hip hop?
There she is over there.
She's over there again.
Yeah, she was more like adapted for hip hop music and, more contemporary version.
Yes, they did upgrade, and her part was a little different than the movie.
A little bit of diversity, okay, people? Come on.
Yes.
All right, we need that. This is in the
That's
21st
true.
century.
That is true, and I really enjoy seeing that they are casting, different ethnicities, and that was really fun to see. And she did a really good job. And here is Willy Wonka again, and the Pure Imagination. Come with me, and you'll be
In a world of pure imagination.
Take a look and you'll see.
It's a world of pure imagination. We gotta get the lyric sheet for the rest
Right,
of it.
and now we're gonna show you the cast. A little picture of the actual cast from the Pantages.
This, of course, is Noah Weisberg. He plays Willy Wonka, and his wardrobe is pretty similar to the original, except he's wearing a tie instead of a bow tie. Here's Charlie over here. He's definitely one of the youngest actors. He may be actually the only child that was in the production. Most of them seem like they were either probably young adults and that played the children. Here's Mike Teevee. He's got that kind of Vanilla Ice look there, a little hip hop thing going on.
Headphones, right?
Yeah.
And he was playing tons of video games. Looks like he has an iPad hung on his neck.
Yeah, it looks like he's got an iPad around his neck there. That's pretty cool.
And he had a
Got the
phone and all
headphones
that.
and everything, yeah. All right, and here is Augustus Gloop. And you can see he does have that little Chris Farley look to him there. And here is Veronica Salt. I want it now, Daddy. And she was actually, I'm doing a British accent, but she was a Russian in the play, and she's got that whole ballerina outfit going on.
Give it to me now!
I want it now, Daddy. Please. All right, and here is, that's Violet.
Violet, yes.
And she is the queen of pop because she keeps popping that bubble gum that she's been chewing, I believe, for, is it 3 years? And then Willy Wonka made her throw it away in order for her to enter into the chocolate factory. Boy, that was a disappointment. There went the Guinness Book of World Records.
And that's why she needed to try that gum that would be turning flavors. It was like a meal. Started as a soup and something else as a meal, and then ended up with the blueberry pie. And blueberry pie was a defect on the gum. So
yeah, and then you hear in the background, you see the parents.
that's
Yeah, that's Violet's dad over here. He has kind of a Kanye look going on there. And here is Veronica's dad. He's dressed for the winter there for Siberia.
Wasn't her name Veruca?
Was it Veruca?
I thought. All
It
right.
probably is Veruca. I don't know. It's
And that's Augusta's mom, right? And she's holding the sausage. And here is Mike Teevee's mom. She was doing some drinking on that play to kind of keep up with this teenage son that loves video games. And here is Charlie's grandfather. I mean, it doesn't look as old as in the movie, but I do like that scene where they're all in bed, the 4 grandparents in bed. That was fascinating to see in the theater how they made that happen, and that will always intrigue me in the movie. What else we got? We don't have the Oompa Loompas in this picture.
yeah. They did not put very many pictures of the Oompa Loompa in the cast. That's kind of a surprise.
It is a surprise. You should see how they made them look really tiny. It was really funny, and it brought like some amusement to the play, right?
Yeah, well, over here we got an autograph from one of the Oompa Loompas from the movie, and they played that song. That was one of the 4 songs, the Oompa Loompa song, that made it to the Broadway musical. Pure Imagination, The Candyman. Do you know what other one made it?
The Golden Ticket.
I've got a golden ticket. That's right. Those 4 songs made it. The rest of them were all revised and adapted. They made rest of the new music to kind of make more of a contemporary theme to it.
Yeah. Cool. All right. I wanted to tell you that there are 3 child actors that play Charlie. So the day you go see, if you don't see the one we just showed you, is because there are 2 others that play, perhaps because he's a child.
Child labor laws too. Maybe they can't keep them working so many hours a week.
Right,
They
that's
don't
right.
wanna
Only the Oompa Loompas can work for free, not children actors. And another thing we wanted to tell you is that I was thinking about finding some Wonka chocolate to give to some of the viewers, because I remember seeing those bars, those candy bars, and I wanted to give it to some viewers. We're very generous people. We love to give prizes and things like that, so we were trying to get into that, but we look into it and we found some interesting information about this.
Yeah, I saw there were some vendors like candystore.com. They were selling a box of 18 Willy Wonka bars. So I got really excited, so I called...
with the golden ticket and everything.
Yeah, I said, well, we could get a whole box of those. And then I called the biggest candy store in Los Angeles. It's called Sweet Hollywood, right at Hollywood and Highland. And they told me that they weren't manufacturing these bars since the last 7 years.
Yep.
They used to have a whole
they
used to have a whole room at the candy store dedicated to Willy Wonka candy, but Nestle has no longer licensed them. So just be careful, people. If you buy any Willy Wonka candy, you better realize that it's at least 7 years old.
Or they just printed the wrapper and put it on a new candy bar. That could be something else.
Bootleg Wonka.
Bootleg Wonka.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, but we're still would like to give out. So when we hit 100 subscribers, and we'll be giving some stuff out. It could be candy. I don't know.
It'll be fresh. Don't worry.
And uneaten.
We'll check the expiration date for you.
So we'll get to some fun things like that. We're trying to expand. Yeah, we want it to be fresh because we don't want to kill any subscribers.
Yeah, we don't have that many
hardly have
subscribers.
any.
Exactly. We don't want to lose anybody. All right.
Exactly. We're trying to get some more in here. So if you're interested in any of that, please start commenting because that's where we're gonna get the lucky winners. So never know. Anyway, we hope to see you for other videos. There will be more coming. And, just hit that notification so you can be notified when we pop something out.
You'll get a golden ticket to the best entertainment out there.
All right, and here we go. DJ Silene.
And DJ Gerry.
Signing off.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination.